Hello and welcome back to the series on Podia. In the previous video, we had created our demo sales page with all the links and different things, text, videos, etc. We had also created and uploaded our logo. Now in this video, what we'll do is connect our custom domain to point to our Podia account. Right now, if I want to go to my homepage, which is going to be empty, of course, because we have not made any changes in the homepage, which we'll be doing in the next video, you can see my domain right now is kushal1.podia.com. Now, if I want to send some audience to my main website, this is not a good start. I do not want to send them to something like kushal1.podia.com because they don't know where they're actually going. What is Podia? What is Kushal1? Since my website is called the Binary IQ. So you get the point. My domain name should be a custom domain, which should somehow link to my brand name. So it should actually have somewhere the Binary IQ. Now, choosing a name and a domain name is, of course, another video of its own. But all in all, whatever brand name you're choosing, you should be having some kind of a domain name available for it so that it becomes a bit more specific. It becomes a bit more branded. Now, in order to purchase a domain name, all you have to do is go to a website like, say, namecheap.com and search for whatever domain name you want. So in this case, if I just want to search for, say, the binaryiq.in, since I've already purchased the binaryiq.com, you'll see that the binaryiq.in is available and it's priced at whatever. Also, it gives me different domain names which are available. So for example, if you do not have the .com, you could go ahead and purchase a .net or a .org or whatever you prefer. Since I've already purchased it, now what I want to do is go inside, say, my account, and I'll show you that my domain list consists of the binaryiq.com. So right here, you can see I have the binaryiq.com available. Now what I want to do is, instead of taking a person to kushal1.podia.com so that he comes to my website, I want him to type in www.thebinaryiq.com so that he comes to this website. Now, in order to do that, all you have to do is go inside Podia settings. So I'll just click on Podia. From the Podia dashboard, all you have to do is move to the right where your name is displayed. Hit the drop down so that you get more options and go to site settings. So I'll just click on site settings. Inside site settings, we'll move from general all the way down to domain. I'll just click on domain right here. This is where your settings will be changed. Now, in order to change the domain, you have two main settings. One is a Podia subdomain setting as well as one is a custom domain. So what you're seeing right now on my website is a Podia subdomain. So as you can see, this is the podia.com and Kushal1 is Kushal1.podia.com is a subdomain of podia.com. So my website is currently being shown as some kind of a part of podia.com, which I do not want. However, if you do not want to buy a domain name, which I would highly advise against, you should always have your own domain name. This is the least you can do to brand yourself. In such a case, if you do not want to do that, or you're just testing the things out, all you have to do is type in whatever your brand name is. So for example, my brand name is the Binary IQ. So if I do not want to have a custom domain, I can have at least a subdomain to have my brand name. So if I just do that and click on save changes, and now if I try to refresh this page, you'll see that this page will be broken because this does not exist anymore. Instead, if I just type in thebinaryiq.podia.com and hit enter, you'll see I'm taken back to my website. So now, although this is not a custom domain, but a subdomain, it at least has the name of the Binary IQ. So it is one level better rather than having any random name. But yet again, you should always have your own domain. So that is the next step. So instead of having a Podia subdomain, I would want to have a custom domain. So now I will like to have this, the binaryiq.com, pointing towards my Podia account. Now the setting to that is very simple. If you just go inside the Podia settings option again, you'll see all you have to do is change your custom domain, or your custom domain should point a CNAME of domains.podia.com. So what I'll do is just copy this domains.podia.com and I have to change a CNAME setting. Now, although this may seem technical, it is very, very easy to do. All you have to do is just change one simple setting and I'll need to change it to domains.podia.com. Now inside custom domain, you again have two simple options. So the first option is where you're pointing your main domain, that is the binaryiq.com, to your website. The second option could be that you have a subdomain of your own. So for example, your main website is thebinaryiq.com. You can have a subdomain, for example, courses or academy or school dot your subdomain name to point to your Podia account. Now these two can be done very simply. Just remember these two things. So right here we have a www, right here we have a courses or an academy or a school or a LMS or a learning or whatever the case is. The settings will only change here. If you want to point to your main website, you'll have to use a www. If you have to point to whatever subdomain of your main website you want, you have to add that instead. So instead of www, you can add a courses or an academy or a school, and we'll make the other changes as the time comes. So these are the two options available for you. The settings will almost remain the same, except of course this part, www or the courses part. So let's quickly change that. I'll head over to my Podia account again. First of all, I'll use the www.thebinaryiq.com. This is the website I want to point my audience to. I'll click on Save Changes. Once you hit on Save Changes, Podia will send you a complete instruction to the process. However, I'll be taking you through the process anyways. So let's head over to my domain name provider, which is in this case Namecheap. I'll move down to my domain. So this is thebinaryiq.com. I'll go inside Manage, and inside Manage, I'll go inside Advanced DNS. Now, even if you're using something like GoDaddy or any other domain name provider, the settings will look similar. All you have to do is change a DNS setting. For that, in the case of Namecheap, you have to go inside Advanced DNS. Inside Advanced DNS, move down, inside which we have to find something which says Add a New Record. So I'll just click on Add a New Record right here. And this is where we have to change one setting only. If you remember, we have to change a CNAME record. I'll just click on CNAME record. Now for the value part, this is where we copied our value. This was domains.podia.com. Now in some cases, you may need to put a period at the end, and in some cases you do not need it. In Namecheap, you do need it, but even if you leave the last period, Namecheap is wise enough to put that value for you. For now, I'll just leave the value part to be domains.podia.com. Now, when it comes to host, this is where the option 1 and 2 comes into picture. So if I go back to my options 1 and 2, this is going to be my host value. So if I want my website to point to my main website, the host value will be www. If I want to point it to a subdomain of mine, it will be courses or an academy or a school. In this case, I just wanted to point to my main website. I'll just hit www and I'll click on Save Changes. Once you click Save, you can see the record has taken effect, as well as you can see in the value, a period has been put at the end. Now, you do not need to remember this. For most of the good domain name providers will do such settings for you. Now, the setting like CNAME record takes around 24 to 48 hours to take effect. Sometimes it comes through very early in minutes or even in hours. But in general, it takes around 24 to 48 hours for DNS settings to take effect. So the effect of this video will be shown in the next video perhaps, where the effect has taken place and taken through. For now, just remember, if you want to have your domain name pointed to your main website, this will be the way to do it. If I wanted to have it point to my subdomain, I could just put in courses right here, and that will point it to my subdomain instead of my main domain. So I won't be saving these changes. So I'll wait for some time, probably a day or two, to get the settings through. And once your settings are through, you'll see that your custom domain will be shown as linked to your main account. For now, this is the way you can attach your custom domain to your main Podia account. If you like this video, do not forget to hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, do hit that subscribe button as well as the notification link. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.